Okay, crossing to Panama round 2. We are gonna leave today. The wind is actually blowing in the right direction, so that is east, and usually the wind is pushing us that way. So now the wind is blowing from that way, and it's gonna push us directly that way, which is where we need to go, which is odd. So first time, Peter's getting the boat ready over there. I think he should be almost done. You can see Bill over there working on his boat. Peter had a bunch of issues, and we don't know if any of them are fixed, but hopefully he will be able to make it. Peter's over there. He got his fuel polished. He's put his filters up. And it looks like his engine's running, so that's a good start. So hopefully we will make it this time. So it should be hopefully 3 days out easterly till we make the cut. And then maybe 5 days down south, hopefully. So we shall see. Hopefully it's not too rough out there. It's always been pretty rough, so we've always been getting pounded. But it'll probably be rough again this time. Our friends on Ultra made us some brownies. They are delicious. We haven't even left probably 10 miles from Panama yet, and they are half gone. And I said, bon voyage. Alright, day 2. Sun's coming up. We are doing around 5.5, 6 knots. We are around 50, 60 miles from where we were originally. Just went through a huge storm, got drenched, got completely wet. We are getting pretty hammered out here. We are going directly into the waves. Me as a little trooper. Good morning, it is day 3 and we are still heading east to the Nicaraguan rise before we can make the cut down south to avoid the pirates. We're getting pretty owned here. Going between 2 to 3 knots. Still around a day away from making that cut south. At the earliest, 2 days if we want to be safe. But it is pretty boring. Just going up and down. So we're around 40 miles from making the cut, and our engine just died. So who knows what happened. You want to try pumping it a couple times?
Yeah, let me
pump the gas through. Is it stiff?
Not at all.
Oh, it's not stiff at all? Pump it until it's stiff, like the guy that trained us told us.
Oh, it's stuck here.
It's possible. Not too much.
I'm on the secondary fuel tank now. Put on the rear tank.
Alright. Cross your fingers. Nope. Wait, pump some more. Try pumping again. Anything? Hold on, stop. Let's pump. Let's see. Is it stiff? Is it stiff? Like stiff?
It's, yeah, it has
Okay.
resistance.
Oh, that's good.
Resistance.
Negative. Well, well, well.
The sail,
So you want to head? So what do you want to do then?
Panama.
You want to head straight down to Panama?
Yeah, unless you want to stop by, excuse me. Yeah, it's the sail.
But once we get to Panama, we're going to get towed in.
Yep.
Is that the best decision without an engine to go into Panama?
Well, what else gonna do?
We can go to Providencia, but I don't know what there is that we can do.
Let's just start heading south. Let's start sailing.
Well, okay, so if we start heading south, we're still 7 or 8 days away without an engine.
Well, we can decide if we want to start private engine. We can start our private engine.
Wouldn't it be better to head back to Roatan if our engine's not starting?
Well, I'm hoping the engine will start.
Well, I mean, that's a big hope.
I know, but I'm hoping it will start. We can make it now. Let's just go. We can always go to San Miguel in Colombia and get it there.
San Andres?
San Andreas, yeah.
Alright, if you think that's the best decision, you sure you want to take a second to think this one through?
We can always turn around.
Okay, well, I mean, what else could be the issue with the engine?
I really don't know, son.
So, I am a genius, and I was looking at the engine, and one of the white bottles was completely empty. So supposedly that was antifreeze, so we poured water in it, and now the engine is running. So now we are gonna be risky and hopefully not get attacked by pirates while we make the cut. So, plot twist, it may be that our fuel tank was just empty because my dad just went to check it and it was on empty. So someone did not check the fuel before we left. Not sure if you can see me, but it's around 1 a.m. Moon is super bright. We are running dark through pirate territory right now. Around 80 miles offshore. Okay, we just made the cut to go more south. And we are 100 miles offshore. So hopefully we'll avoid the pirates. Doing around 5 knots, 6 knots on a recommended route. Weather might turn bad in a day or two, so we might go to San Andres and relax for a little bit, but we're not sure yet. But we'll see. Sun's coming up. It is day 4 or 5. Can't remember exactly what day it is. But we left on Friday. And today is... no idea. See if I can get the microphone better. So it's coming down more. Oh, pretty exhausted, but it's midnight. The sun's coming up now. Not too bad. We're actually doing pretty well with the sails up. Everything here is super wet. The waves are crashing all over the place. And everything is wet. Brent don't have the main up so that he can catch up to us, but he's pretty far behind. He's probably like 45 miles behind us. So in another 2 days we should be there. Well, we hardly ever look back to see what's around us, always looking forward, and this huge container ship. Massive container ship came out of nowhere from behind us. Oh, we won't be running dark anymore because there's no more pirates out here. We are free from the pirates. There's supposed to be a storm coming tonight with 25 knot winds. So we'll see how we do. Well, horrible night. Our jib, halyard, whatever up there snapped, so we took the jib down. It's pretty wavy right now, but not too bad. We're lucky it didn't pick up. Try to fire the engine up and the engine aired out on us. All right, engine is dead. So we have the main like 3/4 out. We're gonna try to main to San Andres. Should get there in like 10 to 12 hours hopefully, and then maybe get towed in and get everything fixed. So we'll see how it goes. All right, just sort of woke up, didn't really sleep much last night, but we're rocking back and forth. But we are like 15 nautical miles away from San Andres. The Colombian Coast Guard is coming to get us, I believe. We are unsure because the Texas Coast Guard is communicating with them. Still engine is dead, and halyard for the jib is down. Oh, I can see it now actually. So we're running like half of the main just so we can get there. But we've actually made good time. All right, helicopter has found us. So they are circling us now. And making sure that we are here.
Yeah, this is Dreamer. Come in, over.
Make sure that we're okay.
Jib is out and my engine is out. I only have mainsail left. Should I drop the mainsail over?
Okay, please, I need you to continue sailing for the San Andres buoy. Yeah, do you copy me?
Yes, but which buoy? Over.
See the buoy, say buoy.
Are you talking Sound Bay? Over.
Can you keep maintain the
Yes, I'm gonna fly over.
Alright, we are about 7 miles from San Andres. We have a boat with us still, the other one took off. We still have one pilot boat. Making sure we get to shore. Our jib is broken still. You can see it hanging out front over there. You can see the main over here that we're using to limp in. Just brought the main in. We're still doing 3 or 4 knots. About a mile away from the main channel entrance. The Navy is still here with us. We're gonna see if we can get towed in. Pretty big waves out here still, bobbing up and down. Good news is the wind and the waves are on our back, so we're gonna go straight in, but we need someone to help us tow. Okay, finally here. We are anchored in the port of San Andres, and we are exhausted. A bunch of little fleet boats out here all around us. Pretty close to that one, but we had nowhere to anchor, so put us over here. And, see what the Port Authority says. Never a dull moment. We just dragged a bunch and had to be saved by the Navy again. And we ran into another boat when we dragged. So, gracias! Thank you! Yeah!